In 1966, which is only 15 years before I started selling computer systems, a guy called Joseph Wiesenbaum produced a program to mimic human conversation. The idea was to encourage a therapeutic conversation between a computer and a volunteer sitting in front of an electric typewriter. It worked by breaking down human speech into its constituent units, then typing them back at the user in the form of a question in an effort to sustain the conversation. This was to improve the computer's ability to speak. He called it Eliza. The problem was that Eliza spoke rather too well. To Wiesenbaum's consternation, some of his volunteers began to imagine that their conversations with Eliza had real value, and that Eliza herself must have human understanding. The results were to turn an enthusiastic computer scientist into a lifelong dissident who worried that humans were becoming slaves to an electrical machine. Spending too much time online on social networks such as Facebook is a little like talking to Eliza. And just in time, another expert on human-computer interaction has come along to prove it. Like Wiesenbaum, Professor Sherry Turkle has undergone a conversion from early digital utopian to a wary digital realist. In her new book, she argues that we've invented ways of being with people that turn them into something close to objects. Instead of talking on the phone, we send a text. Rather than nurturing friendships, we fire off Facebook messages, or even worse, Twitter. How anyone can take something called a tweet seriously is beyond me. Tempted by the prospect of keeping in touch with lots of different people at once, we're turning away from real human relationships and towards a relentless cycle of sending out cursory messages and responding to inane feedback. Far from freeing up more time to see our real friends, it's made our relationships robotic.